Okay, so as you can see, I've now stitched in both of my darts. And they're both basically the same length from there to there. So we just try and keep that even as well. Now we've pinned these darts, but the way that we pinned these darts is not going to sit very nicely on the correct side. So what we need to do is take another pin and make note of where that fold sits. Okay, so we've taken a pin, and where the fold sits onto that fabric, we've just put another pin to tell us where that goes. And this pin, we're just going to move it so that it's only sitting on the single layer. So now we can open that out. Right, and then the same way that we had the other darts, we make that go into a point to where the other dart meets, and we try to marry up that pin with this pin. So to do that, all we're doing is just feeling with our fingers behind, and we've gone in about the same place. Okay, so now we can take the back pin out. So again, what we're doing is we're sewing from this dart past this point to where your pencil mark is. So even if you go a little bit past, say how I've got a drawn in pencil mark there, just go past that a little bit. So if we're drawing a line, we're drawing from here to here and past that pin. All right, take your thread, knot the end again, and make sure that we have a single layer of thread. And we start stitching. So we're just going past my little pencil line, I'm going to start at the narrow point Okay, so I'm going to start at the narrow point, so they don't have to marry up exactly these two darts, but close by. So start off at the narrow point, my knot's not the neatest, so I'm just going to fix that up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so there's my start of my dart. And your thread may get caught up, don't force it or jam it, just pull it back the other way. Same thing. Go in where the stitch came out and go past, sorry, go in where the stitch was before, go past where the stitch came out. So there's the stitch that previous stitch, go in through there and come out just past where that stitch has come. And just make sure you go past the drawing of your underarm. So now once you pass this, you can take out the pin that was holding it there. And then when you've at the end, just do the stitch 2 to 3 times over itself. To secure. So I've done that 3 times. Okay, and then we can trim off that tail. So on the right side of the fabric, we now have the 2 darts that meet at the bust point. Alright, so when we get our mannequin and we pop that on the bust, it'll sit really nice and shaped. So you just repeat the same thing on the other side, and then I'll take you through the neckline.